Carolyn Baker, Screaming Like Banshees. You have the privilege of actually having two pieces in Hole in the Wall. How did you manage to get Derek to do that for you?
I pitched him some different kind of random ideas, and the piece that I originally pitched him was for what eventually became Siren. We were kind of like texting, and I was saying a lot of different, sort of trying to interest him, and I think the girl pees on a monster was the thing that he was like, the girl pees on a monster one, that's the one that like we're throwing a bunch of different stuff out. And we didn't end up doing that until later. We did Scumbag, which was Rob kind of didn't really write a script. We had sort of just a concept for a character and a look that we wanted to get, and just sort of went with it, with Rob as our main star, and Jason's here today too, he's in it, and kind of, yeah, basically the Screaming Like Banshees crew did that, and we didn't know if they would, we never really had a script to get script approval, so then when Derek was actually called us back after we sent it to him, we were so enthused, we were like, yes, we're gonna just get started on another one and see, and so we went ahead and made Siren then, so Scumbag was kind of Rob's little mini opus there, his concept, and him as like the star, and Siren was like my concept from like a dream that I had, and we both got to work on each other's piece, and he did the music for both of them. And
Scumbag was from a dream that you had?
No, Scumbag was maybe just a horrible nightmare of like a guy that needs severe mental help, like the non-glamorous sort of killer, just like a really gritty, horrific nightmare type of a thing. And then Siren was actually a dream that I had that I thought was cool and fun, and I was like, I want to go back to that world.
Scumbag, I've seen Scumbag. It's probably one of the more disturbing pieces in Hole in the Wall, which is a big statement if you see this film. Where, outside of, you said it kind of from a nightmare, where else would you get an inspiration for a film like that?
Scumbag, the Siren was really from like a dream. Scumbag is more like from real life. It's just the gritty, horrific, like your worst case scenario hitchhiking sort of thing, like the kind of unhappy death that might lurk for any of us around the corners of our modern, sort of dog-eat-dog world.
You got anything next lined up for Screaming with Banshees?
Definitely. Right now we're working on our first feature that is like a complete feature that is a Curse of the Hag or Curse of the Swamp Hag. We have like a hag thing going on with it's sort of more of a fairy tale thing with still our kind of signature gross twist, but some sort of like 70s supernatural sort of Asian kung fu influence kind of stuff without really the kung fu, in a very low budget Wisconsin kind of like a way. So like
Wisconsin kung fu, so beers and brats will be thrown at the enemy.
Kung fu. I was just thinking more like the cheap, you're in the woods. Yeah, like the supernatural, sort of a supernatural horror thing.
Awesome.
I say kung fu. My mind just goes there.
Oh, that's okay. Nothing wrong with kung fu.
Yeah, if anybody does kung fu and wants to be in a movie, come get in touch. We'll throw some kung fu in there. We'll kill you in all kinds of ways.
The world is a whore that deserves nothing but death. You are nothing.